To the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Trae Young is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Towns. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Wagner in at the 4. And Richard, these teams both look to impose their will on the backboards.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Halliburton with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Booker kicks to Halliburton. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. DeRozan surveying the D. Pass to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Anunoby against DeRozan. Towns a screen on Anunoby. Yep, that one goes.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young passes to Curry. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Towns. And it's Curry with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Adebayo with a screen for Booker. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They get it back. He goes up again. And Towns finishes inside.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Zach LaVine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. KD passes to Booker. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Pass to LaVine. Here's Curry. Towns up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Clock at 6. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Durant. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here's Booker. He's defended by Wagner. And that one's good. Durant. KD's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
And Young kicks to LaVine. Wagner wide open. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Young looking around. Drains the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Booker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Booker loves these situations because he understands how to finish through physical defense.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Wagner. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Booker outside. Pass to Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Stephen Curry.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
KD looking around. Pass to Washington. And the basket is good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Okongwu is out there with Johnson. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Westbrook in at the 1.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft, his three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Miller is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Durant. Then it's Durant. And it's Washington in at the 3. And here they come. They've got Wagner. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's LaVine in at the 2 guard.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Westbrook a screen on Washington. Wagner from long range. Miller grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Durant slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. LaVine just seems to glide down the lane.
VanVleet against Westbrook. Back to VanVleet. Westbrook with the steal. Here's LaVine. Drops one in from the wing.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
VanVleet passes to Durant. Got a piece of it.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Miller against LaVine. Wagner outside. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
VanVleet up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Durant against Wagner. Shoots over Wagner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 8 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Okongwu with the screen for Wagner. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3-for-9 shooting night. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Franz Wagner, and we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Washington. Outside DeRozan. Traps in the tray. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Durant kicks to Anunoby. Durant with it. Defended now by Wagner. 5 on the clock. Booker with a deep 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Curry gets it to go inside.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Pass to Curry. Over Halliburton. Here's Okongwu. And Durant sends it back.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Young against Booker. It's stolen by Duren. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Curry's shot is off. Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Offensive rebound. Count the basket.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Outside DeRozan. To the paint. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wasted no time on that one. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Slick shot by Durant, gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And so he hits both.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Anunoby, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we finished one half of basketball. Leading by 7. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Adebayo. Halliburton is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Durant. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by Durant.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Halliburton, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Curry passes to Wagner. Young with no one around, and he's good on the three ball. Young's got 9.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear, always looking to pull from deep.
Durant, no good. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Young. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 12.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Wagner. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pick as he just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
And there's Booker on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wagner outside. Here's Young. The kick out to Towns. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Young passes to DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. They get it back. Durant. And the rejection by Towns. And Young kicks to Towns. Pass to Curry. Now Towns. Here's Young. He's guarded by Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 15.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And here's Adebayo. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And they pick up 2.
Exceptional shooter across the floor. Adebayo has a huge presence with the ball.
Young against Halliburton. And Young kicks to Towns. Deep 2 from Wagner. He squares up and sinks it. 12 points for him. Gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Adebayo with a screen on Young. And a wide open look for Halliburton. It's good from long range.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
DeRozan finds Wagner. Here's Towns. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. And here's KD for 3. And Curry pulls it down.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Towns, the screen. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Here's Adebayo. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 4 assists in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside DeRozan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Van Vliet against Westbrook. Van Vliet outside. Here's KD. Hits the target from 18 feet. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Curry. Johnson is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. Sinks the triple.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
And coming in as a floor-spacing two-guard, how impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And it's DeRozan missing. Going outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Pass to LaVine. Okongwu with a screen on Booker. For 3, LaVine, the offensive rebound. Here's Curry with the 3. And that one is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. LaVine against Booker. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Okongwu.
Just solid from the line. LaVine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Washington.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Van Vliet passes to Adebayo. Booker with it. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
and he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
To the middle, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Van Vliet passes to Booker. Over Levine. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, I don't know what coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
For three, Levine. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Levine kicks to Johnson. Pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. Offline with his 3. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Booker. Over Levine. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. The rebound by Halliburton. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Going inside and finished off by Halliburton.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Here's Wagner. Nails the baby hook.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Pass to Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And he makes both free throws. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Towns sets the pick for Wagner. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
That's the aggressiveness they want Wagner to have. Force the defender into a tough spot.
Both free throws good from Wagner. Now, here is Halliburton. The tray. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. You do not want to foul Franz in the act.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Booker. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Curry. And the 3 off target. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's KD for 3. Good on the triple.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.